Hi, welcome to Gabe's Cave. I'm Gabe.
I am Darren, the mighty lizard.
I'm Brandon. That's it.
Swifty Rick. And don't forget Drool Pool in the back. And we have some stuff to do today, like moving this. Violence. Before we get started, we are going to go to our sponsor segment. And now, this week, it is part 2 of the CGC comic book unboxing.
Oh, we're
We're gonna let Gabe open the first one here.
We're doing this one first. You make.
This is live.
Sir.
If you're watching this, this is live.
Don't lie to your viewers. It's brutal.
I don't think this one was CGC.
I don't think it was either.
Can you slide it out?
I wonder where you bought it
Gabe,
from.
can you understand?
Shut up. Mind your own business.
Oh, it is a slab.
It is a slab. I told you it was a slab.
It's Tomb of Dracula, #1.
Tomb of Dracula, #1, 9.8. Beautiful,
like
beautiful book. I mean, it doesn't even deserve to be in this plastic.
Fall apart.
First appearance of Dracula.
It felt like this was falling apart.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
First appearance of Dracula, Gary Conway story. Gene Colan art. Just a wonderful, wonderful book from 1972. White pages and a 9.8. That's an amazing book to get in that kind of condition. Beautiful cover. I don't know. There's not much else to say about it. I mean, it's just it's an awesome book.
Yeah, pretty solid. Gabe, you put it behind us, and I will. I'll go ahead and go with my box here, and hopefully I do not tear into another, 10 or so Ripley's Believe It or Not, because no one is really going to believe it.
Or not.
Pretty sure I'd be in the Twilight Zone again at that point. So
Sounds like a ghost story.
that would be quite grim. So,
Ooh.
right here, we are not in the same boat we were in before. We have a Avengers 196, 1980.
I believe that's the first appearance of Taskmaster.
Which is quite important because isn't that the villain in the Black Widow movie? Yeah.
Yeah, a newsstand copy because of the barcode here.
Oh, yeah?
Wish it still had a hood, not a helmet, but
That's right. Got the upgraded label here for the Avengers. Just that little bit extra.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. 7.0, white pages. And anything the Avengers can do, I can do better.
His ability is
Doubt it.
solely that he can watch somebody fight and immediately know exactly how to do it.
Really?
Or it's something along
So he's
those
just
lines.
a very good tactician.
Copycat. No, like that's like one of his, I'm pretty sure, powers. It's weird.
Well,
But it's also kind of,
he still has great colors. Pretty sure that 7.0 came from like the one nick right there on the spine, but in the one little...
that's just what I've heard.
It's all good. What do we have? What do we have next? We have another Avengers here. This is number 257, 85.
First appearance of Nebula.
First appearance of Nebula.
Got the newsstand once again. Another white pages with the upgraded label.
5.0 versus the 7.0 before.
Right. Still a great book. Has a little bit of discoloration on it. That's probably why I got it on the cover. Dude has some spine ticks. Love the beautiful back on there.
But that's okay because we can reach for the stars.
That's right. Can't beat that.
Actually, I think they're starting the Young Astronaut program again. Because they are currently training like 14-year-olds to go to Mars. So perfect timing. And that's for real, folks. Looks like next we have oh wow.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a 9.6 Amazing Spider-Man number 365, 30th anniversary issue.
We have a couple
Looks
of
like a
those.
hologram.
Yeah, the holograms super hard to get these in a 9.8 or a 9.6 because that hologram gets scratched up super easy. I mean, you can barely touch it, and it'll get scratched. I mean, and that's pretty much why I got a 9.6.
Yeah, I can see a couple little,
There's
just
little
hairline
hairline
marks
scratches right on that hologram, and that's probably what got 9.6 instead of a 9.8. Still a beautiful book.
Absolutely.
Nice upgraded label here on the CGC, white
We have a
pages.
couple of these, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And
Summer sale.
you can already notice that this one is quite a bit thicker than a normal CGC.
Yes. But you can see they upgraded the back of the cover as well. And this is the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099.
Okay.
Miguel O'Hara.
Isn't he one of your favorites, Gabe?
Yeah.
2099?
I like him, yeah. I think he's cool because doesn't really have Spider-Man powers. He has claws out of his fingers. So when he can't, like, climb glass very well because it shatters on him.
You have a 9.8 Spider-Man.
A premiere variant from 2019. Another great looking book with the upgraded front cover. Premiere edition.
Oh.
Got the Avengers Endgame on the back. It's a J.J. Abrams story.
That's a soundtrack for Avengers Endgame.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
out now.
That's a
Listen on Spotify.
Oliver Copiel cover. Another beautiful back cover. First appearance of Cadaverous. It's a beautiful cover.
9.8 there. Another Spider-Man. Spider-Man number 1.
From 2019.
Yep.
Another first appearance of Cadaverous. Nice black and white cover. Sometimes I like it better when they just leave it with the sketch version.
Another soundtrack out now, Avengers Endgame.
Right. Another J.J. Abrams story. Sometimes I like it when they just leave it with just the pencils and the ink. Sometimes I think colors ruin stuff. Good example of that is like John Buscema when he was doing Savage Sword of Conan. His pencils and inks were just amazing. But another great book.
I believe this time, instead of having a bunch of duplicates of the tiny little books, I have the
Actual books.
I have the actual books, but I have the Spider-Man box.
We got more of
This
these.
is a dupe. We've got number 2 here, a 9.4, and I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, but there's several little speckles here on the.
Yeah.
The other one was a 9.6, right?
The other one was a 9.6, yes, but same book as we had earlier. The 30th anniversary.
Another just fantastic condition one. It's just that hologram is just so hard on it.
Just a couple little speckles there. Brandon, I got one here for you. Just kidding, it's not for you. Not the right one.
No,
Not the right one.
no.
You have a Captain Marvel 9.8. This is a Walmart edition. What it says down there, the 9.8 white pages, Captain Marvel from 2019. First appearance of Ripley Ryan, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hazmat, Spider-Woman, and Nuclear Man appearance.
You can just put that right in the back of the box.
Brandon is not a fan of the fake Captain Marvel. Brandon likes the real Captain Marvel.
I like the real Captain Marvel.
The true Captain Marvel.
Golden Age Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel.
I failed you. I thought that might have been it, but it was not. Here we go. 9.8 Spider-Verse.
I think I remember when Dad got this one.
I mean, with the popularity of the movie, why wouldn't you want to have a Spider-Verse #1?
Absolutely. That was a great movie, by the way. I
It
really
was.
liked. That's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man movies, if not my favorite Spider-Man movie.
I just really wish they could have got Tobey Maguire to do something.
Well, I heard that they were trying to get him to do something because that was just part of it. They're gonna do like all the Spider-Man from the different.
The 29.9's in the next one.
Yeah, and so is the original like series, you know, the meme where it's like they're pointing at each other. And, neat. You know.
Yeah.
Those are all supposed to be, I suppose, in the next show whenever it comes out, next movie when it comes out. Got another Spider-Verse here, 9.8. Not gonna pull it all out.
Duplicate cover, but good to have two.
One to keep, one to trade. No, kidding.
This one's different.
Cannot have them. They're mine.
This is a Spider-Verse as well, but it's a brown variant cover.
And it has a brown grade of 9.4.
PS4 Spider-Man's in there too.
Sure is, 9.4.
Which one's the PS4 Spider-Man?
White Spider. The one with the white spider on his chest.
Okay.
One right here.
Yep.
Brown variant cover. Patrick Brown cover. Not seeing the 9.4. Oh, I do see it. There's a huge color-breaking stretch right there on the page.
That's a huge fracture.
Huge fracture in the Spider-Verse.
Into this, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mix it up a bit here. We have a Spider-Gwen.
Number 1.
Number 1. Back from 2015. 9.2 white pages.
Matter.
Pretty. I really like that art there they've got on the front cover of that one. That art was done by Robbie Rodriguez, cover and art.
He was a big deal for a little while. He did some Ghost Rider covers that were really big, and of course that cover was pretty popular.
I have one more in my box. Then Brandon, you can open yours, and then Gabe has one package left. We have another hologram there, and it's a 9.6 as well. And there's a couple little specks right there on the hologram, and I believe that's all
That's it.
That's it.
That's all it takes.
is. So,
Man, 9.8 is so hard.
that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and start opening this box.
Brandon's gonna whip out the blade,
I will make short work of this box here.
take the box's life.
Alrighty. We have a Conan the Barbarian, number 23. Graded at 7.5, off-white to white pages. First appearance of Red Sonja. Red Sonja. I know they were trying to make another solo Red Sonja movie at some point. I know it got backlogged, and I don't even know if they're trying to make it anymore.
A movie, you say?
Yes, a movie. There was an old movie back in the 80s. It was not great. They even had Arnold in it,
Really?
in the movie, but he was not Conan,
Odd.
which is odd.
Because
Yes, he had already made a Conan movie, and they came out with a Red Sonja movie with him in it, but he wasn't Conan. He was somebody else.
that makes a lot of sense.
It was very bizarre. Anyways, Red Sonja is a real popular character even to this day. Barry Windsor Smith, Roy Thomas, just iconic in this series. But it's a great book. I hope they do come out with Red Sonja and do it justice. Well. Green Hornet, number 43, the 6.0. I think everyone knows that at this point, if you've watched our past episodes, that we've done a lot of Green Hornet stuff.
We've actually gotten some new Green Hornet statues back here in the back that no one has talked about.
They're cool. There we go. We
We
talked
do
about
like
them.
the Green Hornet.
This was a Harvey Comics published book, off-white to white pages. Can I see the back here? Got the Daisy air rifles ad, just a kind of a throwback. Just love it.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
See what else we got here. Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. Here's one that he does like.
Captain Marvel,
The real one.
the real Captain Marvel from the Golden Age. Captain Marvel 75 from Fawcett Publications, 1947. Graded to 3.5. These old books are hard to get in a higher grade. They just, I don't know, they're just old. 1947. I mean, a nice little Otto Bender story. C.C. Beck art. Two huge names during that era. And CC back even later when Captain Marvel went over to DC Comics and continued Captain Marvel, but they had to change the name to Shazam. So just these Captain Marvel Adventures just has a lot of great covers, being the main book with Otto Bender and CC Beck. So awesome book. Don't care about the low grade. Huge book.
Oh boy, I was hoping it was the Twilight Zone. I really was.
It was not. This is a Mighty Midget Comics number 11 from Fawcett. Golden Arrow cover there. Has Bullet Man, Golden Arrow, Spy Smasher, Ibis the Invincible, Captain Marvel Jr. They all kind of exist in this world, this universe, if you will. Great grade for a 1942, 8.0 white pages for a golden age book. I believe it has the Buy War Bonds stamp on the back of it. Of course, you can imagine what was going on during 1942.
Very friendly things.
Very unfriendly things, but awesome book. 1942. All right. Charlton Comics Premiere presents Trio. They got this.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlton Premiere Volume 2, Number 1, from 67?
The Spook Man.
This is the only appearance
The
of
name of the villain in this is the Spook Man.
Trio, the only appearance of Tyro Team, Shape, and Spookman. So this is the first appearance and the only
last
appearance.
Yeah, that was a quick.
Spook Man.
It doesn't even say first. They could have done him a favor and just put first appearance of, but no, they put
Last.
the only appearance.
Oh, the only.
The only appearance.
The shape.
So I'm guessing that this didn't work out.
I'm guessing that did Charlton Comics go out of business, or
Is he like a crash test dummy?
And that's what it looks like. He looks like a crash test dummy.
they need to somehow bring this back just to prove them wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, but it's a number 1 from Charlton Comics. 6.5, not bad. Yeah, cool story. And I'm trying to remember who the artist is. Roy Thomas. So Roy Thomas was on this. I don't know any of the artists, but Roy Thomas was a writer and editor.
I love that they named him Spook Man.
Super clever.
No, the Spook Man. I'm sorry.
Oh, and here we go. We've got a Shadow Comics Volume 5.
Is this one touched up?
Number 1. It is not touched up because it is a universal grade. Street and Smith Publications from 1945. This is a bondage cover. That's a whole subsection of comic collecting. It's not my bag, but a lot of people are into that stuff. So do your thing. 3.5 off-white to white pages. It looks like. Who's the art on this? That is, it is a nice cover. John Medit's art. John Medit's 10-cent cover.
1945.
1945. Let's look at the back here. Oh, we got a secret coder.
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls.
So Tootsie Rolls are at least from old as 1945. So.
Shadow Comics has a lot of cool covers because they had a lot of painted ones. So it's just, I don't know, a lot of detail. And we have a restored grade here, which makes me sad. There is a tear seal to the cover, according to the grading. Mighty Midget Comics number 11. Fawcett Publications, 1942. First of all, it's Captain Marvel, so that's an amazing cover. A very iconic image to me. That just seems iconic, just the way it is. Just the layout, the scene, everything. with the bright red Captain Marvel behind him. It's just that restoration includes tear seal to cover, and I'm trying to find this tear seal.
There's a bit of a mark on the back as well, but
somebody might have to explain the tear seal to me. I'm not really seeing anything, but I'm sure someone could look at it and tell you what that is or where it is. Once again, this Mighty Midget Comics that has the War Bond stamp on the back by War Bonds. This is, I don't care if it is restored though, but that's just, I mean, look at that. That's pretty awesome. We're getting there. All right, Mighty Midget Comics number 11. Also another Fawcett Publications, Captain Marvel Jr. 3.5 off-white pages.
1942.
Another great cover. Everyone Exists, once again, Bullet Man, Ibis the Invincible, all that good stuff.
War bonds on the back.
Got to have the War Bond stamp on the back. Buy War Bonds, support the war effort. Because they're going to be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis.
That's right.
I had no idea where that was going.
The Glorious Bastards. What's wrong with you people?
Oh, I knew that you said it was from yeah.
You were just going to leave me hanging.
Yeah, I was gonna leave you
You're
hanging.
going to leave me hanging.
Killing Nazis.
That's fine. Getting Nazis. Mighty Midget Comics number 12. Another Fawcett Publications.
Mr. Scarlet and Pinky.
Mr. Scarlet and Pinky. Not a well-known comic duo, but back in the golden age, it was something.
Up with Scarlet, down with Butler. We've got Mr. Scarlet and don't need Butler.
The Mystery of the Make-Believe Mastermind. 9.0.
That isn't, yeah.
I know we're kind of overlooking the grade here, but 9.0 white pages.
That I mean, for a 1943, that's wow. 9.0, that's pretty solid.
And I want to show this, and we've been showing them with the War Bond stamp on the back. There is no War Bond stamp on the back of this.
No, there is not.
Because I wonder if that was that's a Newton ring.
There's a Newton ring.
Newton ring is a CGC defect in their cases and how they grade things, and they seal it up. Newton rings.
Just extra air, or
It's a little extra. There's a little extra in there. People do not like it, but it is what it is. It makes me wonder, because during this time period, all these other books have the War Bond stamp on it. I wonder if that was maybe a misprint.
Maybe.
Might be something we might want to look that up and see. If it's a
Especially being a 9.0.
especially 9.0, if this is a misprint, might be worth a little bit more, Because there's a whole section of people who collect misprints. There's people that collect misprinted money,
stamps.
misprinted
Everything.
stamps.
You name it.
I mean, watch Brewster's Millions. I mean, he paid a bunch of money for that stamp. Y'all don't know what Brewster's Millions is. I know. Captain Action.
I'm tired of
Action
these
Boy.
comics.
This is a one-shot.
Tired of these tiny ones.
These tiny ones. Hey, it's
PTSD.
different. It's different. 7.0 off white to white pages. First appearance of
Captain Action.
Captain Action.
First appearance of Captain Action. Superman, Batman, Buck Rogers, Superboy, Black Hawk, and Captain America appearance.
Wow.
Captain
That is
America.
right. And this is a DC Comics book.
Don't forget about
Captain
Boy,
America makes
Action
an
Boy.
appearance. Is it the same Captain America?
I had to open and find out.
I don't.
Let's
think we're gonna
crack
do
this
that.
bad boy.
Let's do it.
Let's crack this bad boy and
got
see
it
and
on the
find
back.
out. Maybe it was a wartime collaboration. I don't know.
Could be. This
have,
is
like, Hot Wheels?
1967, so.
So probably not. I don't know. That's a cool name, if you think about it. Simple Captain Action.
Action.
All right, we got away from the little books.
There we go. Is that a Huckleberry Hound?
Dell Comics.
Huckleberry Hound. Look at that. Huh. I did not know they made comics like this.
Yeah, I don't know who Huckleberry Hound is.
You don't watch enough Boomerang.
Okay, well, who's that?
Oh, okay. That's Yogi.
Who's that? Okay,
Yogi Bear.
okay. Who's that?
Is that I forgot his name. Crap.
Okay, who's that?
That's Huckleberry Hound, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't remember the names either.
Okay.
I really don't.
I
Do
can't
you?
remember his.
No.
I can't. Oh,
You
I have no idea. I don't know who that is.
It's Yogi and Boo Boo.
No, that's not Boo Boo.
That is
Boo
not
Boo's a
Boo
bear.
Boo. That is not Boo Boo.
I know that. 1960, Huckleberry Hound number 6, 5.5, off-white to white pages.
Oh, look, it's Huckleberry Hound. In a
On
bowl.
the back, yeah. That's pretty cool. I really didn't know that they. I didn't know that they made.
I
Basically,
didn't watch that. I watched Johnny Quest.
basically, if Hanna-Barbera or Disney was, or
thought
had
it was
anything out
Barbara.
around this time, they had a comic.
It is.
I don't know who those are.
I'm not gonna correct the man.
They won't correct me. Hey, check it out.
I did. But
0.5. Whatever. 0.5. 0.5. Look at that grade.
I think I've seen that grade one time.
That's because it is incomplete.
How low can you go?
Oh, okay.
Red
Can
mask
you
number
get
1.
a 0?
Panels cut out of pages
You
number
can't.
7, 10, and 14 affects the story. Incomplete. And that is 1958 Red Mask number 1.
So the lowest you can get a 0.1.
I'm hearing in the back. You might as well just trash that.
Hang on now, we're getting we're getting some response from people in the back.
Oh, there we go. 0.5.
I can win new live miniature dog, or yeah, we could just go ahead and crack
Yeah,
this one open and
we'll
see if I
crack-
can get my miniature
yeah.
dog now because
Yeah, we're gonna crack this and send it in.
0.5.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't worth nothing, is it?
A 0.5 red mouse number 1. I never even heard of red mouse. First of all,
So, it can't be worth much. Think it'd be worth getting that dog?
maybe it should be a giveaway. Anybody want this? You know, we're probably talking crap about it. It's probably like
yeah,
$5,000.
And we made like
Yeah.
3 of them. 0.5 is the best on the books. All those pages are cut out in the other ones. Why did they want those pages? What was on those pages?
there was something on there that they wanted. All right. Mighty Midget Comics 12 Fawcett Publications.
Commando Yank.
Commando Yank.
Commando Yank.
What kind of name is that?
That's a good one, Gabe. Don't question it.
All I know is there's 32
Should've been
pages
Yoink.
of thrilling commando adventures.
1943, 7.5. 7.5 is pretty good for a 1943 book, if I have to say.
Yoink.
Let's see, does it have the Warbond stamp on it?
No.
It does not. Perhaps they stopped printing them in 1943. These other ones we've seen with them had 1942. The
Yes,
ones
they did.
without them were 1943. So maybe it was not a misprint. All right, what we have here is another Mighty Midget Comics 12, but Rocky Balboa. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to lie to you.
That's Balbo.
Balbo, the boy magician. I got excited there.
Looks like he's doing some magic here, and he's about to get slumped by some guys with some revolvers.
I mean, he should just use his head to block it. Like Rocky.
I mean,
I mean, seriously, you watch the movie. He just blocks.
blocking shots
He
with
just
his
blocks
brain.
punches with his
With
face.
his brain.
That's why his face looks like mush. In the next movie, he looks all clean, clear faced,
Right.
and no cauliflower ear at all. I mean, just,
Right. 1943, a 9.2. That's pretty solid. Balbo.
Yeah, he wasn't fighting Russians yet.
No, it was not. Mighty Midgets Comics number 12. No, this is a 43 and no
No stamp.
stamp. I guess we are onto something here.
Another Commando Yank, but a
Yank.
4.0. Oh, and there's some arithmetic on the back.
I think we found that one.
I think we're going to need the commenters to check that. Make sure that's correct.
Do the math there. Make sure that's right.
Yeah, make sure that math is correct.
Yes, that first problem is
Don't
correct.
look at it too hard. Good. Go get ahead.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. 9.2,
okay.
another Mighty Midget Comics 12. This time,
Lance OKC.
look at that. He just
Oh, it's got Balbo.
he beat the crap out of some people.
Balbo.
No, I don't think he beat the crap out of him. He's holding the Thompson there. I think he mowed him down. He hit him with a Chicago typewriter.
Wow.
It was over.
Yeah, Balbo, Commando Yank, Bullet Man, Phantom Eagle, Lance Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Balbo's in this. Cool.
Okay. All right. It's number 12, 1943. Does it have a...
No.
No, it does not.
No.
All right.
9.2, though.
So 43 was the year that they didn't put him on there.
It appears that way. And I'll be honest, I was given a sheet of the CGC comics we were expected, and I think I was given the wrong boxes because none of the...
Look, Captain Marvel Jr. again.
1942, and are we willing to bet if it has a stamp on the back?
I'm gonna
I
say
think it does.
7.5 off-white to white pages, and it does.
It has
So
the stamp.
43 did not, 42 did.
I learn something every time I come on the show.
Is that bad?
No.
Okay.
That's important.
A couple weeks ago, I learned that Jeremy Clark told me about the sketches. I mean, not the sketches, the comic book covers.
And he taught me about great hair.
Yes, he did.
Mighty Midget Comics 12, another Mr. Scarlet and Pinky, this time a 9.0. Makes me want to stick out my pinky.
Pinky's out. No stamp. 43.
Cheerio.
Well, Brandon, how many do you have left over there?
I've got two more in this gigantic box.
I think I have one.
All right, Mighty Midget Comics 12, 1943 from Fawcett.
Commando
Mando
Yank.
Yank, once again.
It's still duplicates.
7.0.
We're getting quite a few duplicates
We are.
again.
We're haunted by the duplicates this time as well.
We'll go through that quick.
I think CGC has haunted us with duplicates
I don't think
because
that's
we went
CGC.
to
Last
Overhead.
book in this box,
Maybe it's because we went. To
Not a
the,
duplicate?
not a duplicate.
Not a duplicate. Look at that. All right.
All right. Boy Commandos, number 1, Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby. Jack the King Kirby. Jack Kirby actually was a soldier in World War II. He saw some action, and after he came back from World War II, his art changed. It got a little grittier, little less cartoony. Because a lot of stuff he did was kind of cartoony before he went to war, but after the fact, got a little more crackly. They have something they call the Kirby crackle. So you see a lot of books. Not this one's not a good example, but the background will look kind of some of his space stuff. It looks kind of crackly.
Okay.
Or explosions will have a lot of looks like crackle. They call it Kirby crackle, and even some artists will even use that today. But this is his, one of his pet projects, Boy Commandos. He did a lot of war. He did a lot of war books in his time, and that was really important to him to kind of show the horrors of war and combat. And a lot of times he would draw himself in the books. So I'm gonna show you something. If you're watching this online, bring up a picture of Jack Kirby. Try to compare it to that front picture right there, to that face. I mean, it looks pretty close to Jack Kirby. He would draw himself somewhere in his books. It was, I don't know if it's like a therapeutic thing, something like that. Trying to get over the horrors of war and the aftermath of it. But Joe Simon, in a Jack Kirby book, awesome book in a 6.0 off white to white pages. No information on this label, which is kind of disappointing. Just from the CGC's end, they should at least say, "Hey, Jack Kirby and Joe Simon," and all that.
Yeah, nothing on the back either.
Daisy
Except for
BB gun.
another Daisy BB gun there. And
6.0. It's a cool book. I'm assuming it's not like a high value book, but it's really cool, and I really hope like these wartime books like this will kind of make a comeback. I'm sure they could update them for today's audience, a little grittier, a little more grounded. But it's a cool book. That's all I've got in this
All
book.
right, that's Brandon's box. Gabe is pre-cut his box. He's cheating.
Well, it's...
You know what we do to cheaters around here?
This might be my last show, guys.
Yes, it might be your last show. What do we got?
I guess this was from
Alright.
CGC. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 31.
And what is Amazing Spider-Man 31? What is so significant about it?
I don't know that one.
What is it, Gabe?
I don't know.
Why don't you turn it over?
Oh, it's the first appearance of Gwen Stacy.
Oh my God, really? That's amazing. I love Gwen Stacy. I love Gwenpool and Spider-Gwen.
That is a 4.5 cream to off-white pages, 1965. If this be my destiny, I like the art they've got going there. It's like a Mission Impossible vibe going on, but obviously that's before Mission Impossible.
Right. And I want you to read that, Gabe.
Oh, okay.
You gonna read it out loud for the? Read it out loud, there, boss.
Okay. Dedicated to you, the great new Marvel breed of reader.
That's the great thing about this book. And back then, they really cared about their audience. They really, really cared. Sometimes you get a sense that some people just don't. They're just doing it for the paycheck, which is fine.
Right.
But you know, back then it was true art form, and they really cared about their readers and them enjoying the story. You know, these weren't made to collect.
Right.
They just became collectible. You know, a lot of books now from the past 30 years are made to be collectible. So they really cared about you reading these books. So just kind of a little history. Just kind of remember that about these older books when you're looking at them or deciding whether you want to collect, you know, new books, old books, or mix of both, and which one you're trying to lean towards. Just remember, there were a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put in these books for people who cared about you enjoying, you know, the art and the story and all that.
Is that all the boxes we have for today?
That is.
Wow. Well, I suppose if that is all the comics from CGC that we have today, we will get to the best part of the show. Where we give away the goods, which are art cards. If you didn't know that, I'm sure you did. You've been following us for a little while now, and you've seen the videos before, and you know what we do here.
Upside down, I think.
Listen, I know that, Gabe. Okay, I'm trying to get them back.
No, I don't think that's right, though.
Terrible at poker.
I'm showing my hand the wrong way. Anyways, we're
He
giving away.
sucks at this.
Yeah, we're giving away some art cards here. I'm not playing poker. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And these are from Benny Thompson. He's a friend of ours, and he's a really good dude, and he makes some really good art. And I hope these are right set up. Some of them are probably not. You know, if you don't remember last week, you know, the short-term memory like I have, you got Riddick, my personal favorite. You got Thanos, Batman, Dredd, my second favorite. You got this advanced Iron Man suit, which is possibly Pepper Potts. You got Spider-Man. You got Brandon's favorite Bane. You got Drillpool. And you got Scorpion and Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Those are my favorite.
AKA Fire Dude and Icy Dude from Mortal Wombat.
Yeah,
It's a song of fire and ice.
Yes, it is. And hopefully, when you left your comment, you told us which one you wanted. So we don't have to hunt you down. And if you won, if you're one of the winners that Brandon's going to find out in just a minute, make sure that you send us an email, which is right here, down in the description, all over the place. Send us an email letting us know that you won so we don't have to hunt you down.
Please.
And you got 2 weeks to send it to us. You got 2 weeks to watch this video and send us an email. And hopefully you watch it whenever we post it.
What happens after the 2 weeks?
Today. They don't do it in 2 weeks where you just put it back in the pile and that's it. They don't win.
Okay. Well,
Hopefully you want it bad enough to win it or to message us in 2 weeks. So that's the rules. So 2 weeks. And we are doing 3 winners from this stack here now. All our videos from now on, if you hadn't noticed, are going to be on Saturdays only. We've gotten rid of the Wednesday shows in order to try to bump up the quality of the content instead of the quantity of the content. We're trying to come up with better ideas and stuff instead of just trying to throw them all out there. So Saturday shows, but we're giving away 3 cards now and the Gabe's Cave, the Cave Dweller loot box. It's not going to be the consolation prize anymore. It's going to be the Cave Dweller loot box, and that is the 4th prize. And we need to decide who it is that won these today. So Brandon, run us some numbers.
Stop.
Anyways, this is first place.
here's second place.
And here's third place.
Right there, that's third place. So first, second, and third, you need to go ahead and send us an email. Hopefully you left a comment which card, and you guys don't have to get in a fist fight on which card it is. And who's the loot box winner? That's the loot box winner. Congratulations to first, second, third, and the loot box winner. We'll make sure you get some good stuff sent out to you. And now that we've discussed everything, we need to go over this week's Artist Spotlight. And who is that? Dan Walls.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't get that out faster than that. Dan Walls art. Man is from over the pond, but from the UK, and he is a...
That's quite a large pond.
It is a large pond. He is a spray paint artist. People pay him to come spray paint graffiti their buildings. And this is the first time he's ever done anything this small and on art cards, I believe.
So he's like the Banksy of
The UK, except for Banksy's like the world.
the world. Yeah.
But yeah, they pay him to come like graffiti their building, like for ads or whatever it is.
Oh,
So it's a pretty cool job. I mean, like you get paid to do like graffiti.
Well, he should come over here.
Yes, he should.
Maybe he could spray paint Gabe's Cave.
That'd be neat, but certainly better than these white walls behind us. But anyways, this is the first time he's done anything this small. Very cool, and he left us with a surprise. Actually, these are all glow in the dark. I believe they're all glow in the dark, and a couple of them are.
They all light up with black
No,
light.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. They're black light, and 2 of them are glow in the dark. You're right. Sorry, Gabe. Which are
Dupe and Slimer. Glow in the dark.
got the Hulk, got Wolverine, got Slimer, got the Scarecrow, Green Goblin, Rogue, Groot. I don't know that dude.
Black Mask.
Black Mask. I don't know this chick.
Psylocke.
Beta Ray Bill,
MODOK.
Nightcrawler, Zombie Man,
Toxic Avenger.
Toxic.
The Toxic.
Toxic
I'm sorry.
Avenger. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yoshio Yojimbo. Yojimbo.
okay, and then Dupe.
Dupe.
Dupe. Anybody who doesn't know Dupe, you should know Dupe. Come on.
He's weird.
He's like a little man. Little man.
He looks anorexic.
He's in the X-Force.
To answer your question, my favorite would be Beta Ray Bill, because you never see him anymore.
Oh, he's coming.
I hope he's in.
coming.
I hope he's in the MCU, because he's pretty cool. He's the only other person that was supposed to hold Mjolnir. One of the only other people that was supposed to hold Mjolnir.
He's getting there.
And actually, Odin made Stormbreaker for him, not Thor.
He's coming.
The more you know. So it's out of whack.
Which one do you like?
Scarecrow.
All right,
I love the Scarecrow. It's cool.
Brandon.
That is a legit Yojimbo with the blood. I mean, if you like,
It's cool. I mean,
if you like the Ninja Turtles and that kind of that galaxy and that stuff like that.
and I wonder if he did like. I know some of these are marker. I know that. Don't know what kind, but I wonder if he like, because he's a spray paint artist. I wonder if he did like bits of, because you can like barely hold it down and they'll do like the blobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that blood looks like it's not
Splatter.
Yeah, it looks
It looks
splatter.
like it. That Yojimbo's legit though.
And Modoc's pretty cool. He's got like a gem on his forehead, and it's an actual like gem. It's part of the reason why these are not in sheet protectors right now. Or sheet protectors.
I don't understand what the gems there.
What they're called. So for the glare and the black light you saw there somewhere from the Great Beyond.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the Twilight Zone. So these are pretty solid artwork from Dan Walls. You should check him out. Dan Walls. Here's his information. I believe his stuff is Dan Walls Art. I'm probably wrong. I know I'm wrong. But
It's something.
is it though, Gabe?
I think.
You need to know.
I can't.
I need to know, actually.
Yeah.
But check him out. His stuff's here. We'll leave all of his stuff in the description as well, so you can hit him up and maybe request your own art card from him or win one of these. Make sure you leave a comment down below stating which card you do want to win and what you did or didn't like about the show. And
They're pretty cool cards.
they are pretty cool cards.
You should leave a comment. You should get some. They're cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what to say now.
Just do it.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna head on out of here, and I'm sure you can see that we've changed clothes at some point here during the show.
Yeah.
3 weeks later. So, you have a good day. Thank you for tuning in with us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.